I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The preparation has been great so far. Just kind of trying to ramp up during this break and make sure we stay ready for what's to come. Physical update. Every day I'm working with the physio Fabrice, so every day is improvement. Um, and I think hopefully within the next few weeks everything will be cleared up as far as my injury status. Um, it kind of caught us off guard, that decision for the sanction, because initially I was contacted on I believe the 13th by email from the Federation. I responded, and in my response, I touched on my medical history, right? In how my status was at the time. And I touched on my workload, I touched on even compensation, all in that first email I responded to them. And for me, it wasn't a rejection, it was a kind of just informing them, because in that same email I stated that I would be willing to do everything I could for the country, and that hopefully we could come to, a middle ground. So that was the first email I sent. Later on, because I think we had a game that Wednesday, and I met with them. I believe I met with them on the 16th. So I met with them before the Wednesday game. I talked to them about having a meeting about the email, and when we had that meeting, we discussed everything I said in the email, roughly a 5 to 10 minute meeting about my health, injury, medical, who would take care of, the medical, basically insurance and the compensation. And I was told I would get back to, they would get back to me regarding that meeting. And that was the last kind of conversation I had with the Federation. Some fees. Yeah, so like I said in the email, I did mention compensation, but that was, I think, one of the 4 things I mentioned in that email. I also mentioned, my health status, right? Not as declining the offer. I even went as far as to say, I want to join, but this is how I'm feeling, and this is how we have to move forward with as far as my health. So compensation was a part of the conversation, but it wasn't the whole conversation. Every situation, every window has been, I had a valid reason every window. Last window, I believe, was Afro Basket. I joined the camp. I practiced for maybe a week before I spoke with the coach, and I wasn't feeling, good enough to perform at a high level. So I spoke with Coach Sarr about it, and I later found that I had torn my meniscus again, right? So it was justified in taking that rest and doing that rehab for that window. Communications between me and my club, we've been just trying to work through the situation as respectfully and as efficiently as we can, because we feel like the decision was unjust. So we've been just working through it together, really trying to see what the basis of this sanction was. Like I said before, I think the sanction happened kind of abruptly. I don't think we had a fair chance to, for the Federation to really see the situation for what it was. I think it was concerning that I believe that they made a decision based off what they thought our intentions were. And from here, I think we just try to appeal. I think there's a good chance if we just sit down and have a conversation that we can get to a resolution. So I'm kind of just focused on that part of it.